then maybe that could have been a bit more of a one-sided go from the 100 Thieves side. But 16-8 is still a great result. I'm expecting probably to go a bit more on the deficit side for them here. On that T side for the starting half, we've got utility on Azza with the P250, kit for KT, HE for Davey, Julie's back in play.
Oh, we've seen the Julies pop up a few times in the series so far. Mythic, though, Gamble stacking up at this B bomb side. Now, I wonder if they want to try and take this banana control or just leave the players there. 100 Thieves, though, going in for the apps pop. Azza will be able to get a flash out of the apartments. Poland's completely blind, so is Liaz, but that's bomb side completely opened up. This should be a free bomb plan.
Straight in, straight out. That's how it goes here for 100 Thieves. Just one player defending that site, stacking towards Banana. We'll try and make the backstab happen. Gratisfaction will the kill with Drake. Flom do trade a couple back. Liaz taking face. He goes down. 2v1. Jacob facing in against Flom as he does get a nice double up of his own accord. So only lifted this one USP on for a 3k clutch. And the kit, I believe it may have been dropped up there somewhere, so it does get picked up indeed. Tapping in, knows that Jacob is right around his corner, takes that face, can't get that shot in, and Jacob gets his own 3k instead. 100 Thieves there with a pistol round. Again, reckless, a lot of players facing towards that mid position, and they're getting traded as a result.
Yeah, I was just going to make that point, Jay. You speak about the reckless behavior, and that's just case in point right there from 100 Thieves. They go for the apps pop, there's a gamble stack out from B, and rather than just letting the CTs push down for the bottom of Banana, maybe try and take some brackets control and set up some crossfires, they just try and take the fights to the Mythic side. They still convert the round, they still make it count, but it was down to the wire and a little bit reckless there from the 100 Thieves. Now Mythic buying into round 2 with their own fast spike. Couple of first swag 7s to follow. And it looks like they're going to be hitting B relatively quickly. Flom's going to be the first one to fall.
But out of play, Ren will fall next up, holding the to defend the side. Let's get that one kill out of the Coffins area. The Molotov should force him back though. Actually takes face against Azza and gets him to go down as well. So 3v2 situation. And at this stage, Davey and Katie are going to consider saving their weapons. Indeed, they do back up out into the apartments and out towards the CT spawn, burst through from the MP5, will put bullets down range, but Katie is not facing towards that position. Hoping to catch off one player to the construction area, but not one faces her. They will escape towards the banana position, where Davey's more likely to get some picks back, but this is going to be a simple round here for 100 Thieves.
Katie freaking out here with the scout a little bit. 100 Thieves, though, fast into the B bomb site. The entries came in very, very quickly, too. It really feels like the only exit point is probably Davey to find some exit kills. There's one with a shotgun. Can he get any more? No, not going to happen. Katie's going to hold on to that scout, bring it to the next round. 100 Thieves. Even though they've converted their second J, it's still a round where there's not many players staying alive.
Yeah, you know, again, 3 to 4, so damage being done. And yeah, there was some good kills on SMGs, which could, you know, sort of offset that loss, but it's still a loss regardless for 100 Thieves. Mythic will be up to try and shut them down if they're not careful. Again, we've seen how well these pistols and these USPs can work against the 100 Thieves in that last map, so let's see how well they'll do on this one. Stack B into Banana, rush out. No, just stack B on the defensive, so out towards the fountain position. To be a curious little boost in play. A lot more open than most other boosts, but as 100 Thieves leaning towards the A side, this is not going to be a round that Mythic will be able to contest. Oh, actually, no, they're going to grab B. Okay, this actually might do more damage than we might expect.
Yeah, they're going to be running straight to the stack here. Katie has got a very unorthodox angle with that scout so close corner, and that's what makes it so tough. The pistols are finding a bit of damage. They can get away with a couple of kills. The SMGs are starting to clean up the process. HG coming into a drone's position. And an easy third on the board. It could have got a little bit more scary. The pistols do find a couple of kills, but for Mythic, they can be happy that at least the T's ran into their stack.
Yeah, damage done again, you know. 100 Thieves playing fast, playing loose, and losing a lot of players for it. Again, you know, the casualties are a little bit high for my money, so... And still got Mac 10 and MP5 in for JKS and Liaz here for the first gun round. We've got the M4s across the board for the CT side. AUG for Davey. Liaz again going to force forward faster than the rest of the nades. Max in, going to do a lot more damage to the CT side. Liaz only gets away with that one kill. Jacob can trade him. Molotov out. Adrenaline follows suit onto his teammate, but Jacob does get the 2 frags in. The bomb plant down, and Katie and Davey up for a 3v2 retake.
Wow, this is one of the quickest styles of play I've seen from 100 Thieves in quite some time, Jay. They're really getting fast into action. They've even boosted Gratisfaction up to the flower pots position. I like this idea. Mythic gonna swing out from CT. Katie's just not even expecting that angle. Why would you? Davey does find one on the exit, and still 3 players going down. However, you can keep making the point, 100 Thieves making these rounds expensive for themselves. They are losing quite a bit, but it's still a 4-0 scoreline for the 100 Thieves.
It's one of those things we talked about a lot when it came to the underdog matches over the course of the group stage. You know, like, yeah, they're not going to be able to... They're actually all going to die, actually. Okay, that's going to be a lot more expensive than you might think. But, you know, it's all about those underdog matches we're talking about. Hey, you know, they were posting up some good damage. I believe it was it New England Whalers that took on Evil Geniuses, or another team in Group A that did a lot of... They had some rounds where basically got 4 players down, 5 players down. They kept losing, but it kept the economy very low. So when they did get that one round on the board, they could start mounting up a decent sort of T-side. So, you know, like, that's the issue we're talking about for 100 Thieves. You can see the money and how low it's going to be for 4 rounds in a row. Brax Faction on 450, 1600 for Azza, 1900 for JKS, and even more damage coming through as they try fast in towards Banana once again. Like Mythic, they are setting up a lot of economical deficit.
You've got to think, once they go into the gun round, Mythic have got the opportunity of just nade stacking that banana position. 100 Thieves are taking it early every single round on this T side, going into the execution. Poland's trying to spam away with his SMG on the CT side, and now they're getting the gamble stacked in. 100 Thieves are going to be running into a hell of a lot of CTs a bit.
Poland spraying through. MP5 looking for contact. Molotov in, will look back towards the cross position. They stand one, Frank AKS will train it, and the AK of Azza comes up against the threat. As his back down, there was one player at construction facing against David with the AK instead, and Katie grabs the AK that was dropped. So a 3-on-3 situation. They've extended so far here without the bomb, but it doesn't matter because Gratz creeping up the back is going to spot them all. Flom goes down, damage being done. Maybe it hurts footstep being heard, but Gratz Faction transfers that spray to both players. It'll be 5-0 for the 100 Thieves, this time getting away with 3 alive, and Mythic back up for a bye.
I really like that play coming out from Gratis Faction. They've realized that Mythic have been a team on Inferno that have like gamble rotated a lot on the CT side. So let's just put in a really heavy B side execution. Am I seeing an M249 for Liaz? Okay, yeah, Gratis Faction gets in the back lines and does great damage. Great lurk from him, but I don't know about this from Liaz. Not a fan of this buy.
If it was a Negev, sure, but I mean, I think this sets the pace for how 100 Thieves really want to play out this matchup. Like, I did say they need to take it seriously, given the fact that they are on the borderline of the bottom 4, so... Flashes in a little bit misplaced. They're going to catch the T-side just as well as Davey, but Davey gets 3 kills all in all. Lines up 2 on the long control, and JKS and Azza can finally chime back to a 3v2 scenario, but again, they've taken heavy casualties on the T-side. KT at pit takes face off Azza and doubles up on JKS and 100 Thieves. Now they've got to slow the pace down from here. You know, they've played so many fast rounds, and Mythic have finally dealt a crushing blow.
Yeah, look, I think that was... I don't want to say that was a misbuy from Liaz, because it's pretty difficult to misbuy an M249, but honestly, I think they need to just take it a tad a little bit more seriously, Jay. You don't really want to be giving up rounds like that. Mythic now getting the first on their board. Flom going to be picking up the AWP, and we've seen on CT side Inferno for Mythic across IEM New York, running the double orbs quite often between him and Adren. Oh, nade placement's absolutely fantastic. Look at the damage it's done to the T's.
Yeah, Mythic know that 100 Thieves just run rush into the banana position all the time to just put nades down and do the damage. He has the first ball to the York. Flom with 2 frags overall makes it a 3K. Knows as a player at Grill as well. He's so ready to get a quadra, maybe even a ace. No, Gratis Faction trades back and takes the second player for a ride. But a 3-on-2 scenario still favors Mythic, and as a trend gets grabbed, it's all down to the bomb planter of JKS. Smoke back towards Crossroads. Coppin takes that face. The flash is a little bit too late from Katie, and the counter flash from JKS still on to Crossroads. Smoke start to clear. Spray through on Katie, catches her at the edge of it. But Davey back in the back lines over at the banana position, crept past in the chaos, and comes up with a second round for Mythic.
And you almost thought there was going to be a minute there where JKS has another massive clutch for 100 Thieves. The 1-on-3 attempt, Davey just swinging it out in the end there. And an eco has to come forward for the T side. Mythic starting to put a bit of hurt on. Great display here from Flom. His AWP looking sensational, Jay.
And 100 Thieves force buying again.
Buying. Yeah, I thought this would have been an eco.
Nades up against Azza, already tagging to 40 HP again to the banana position. Mythic are just going to do as much damage as possible to try to wreck them. They've got an XM 1014 coming out towards his mid-brackets position. Adren's going to push forward to the smoke. Nades in and over. Davey tanks that one a little bit. Any moment now the smoke will clear. Adren is going to catch one player in the boiler position instead. Knows a second out towards brackets in mid. Liaz taking damage elsewhere on the banana control. 100 Thieves rotating to fast hit A again.
The thing is, they've got no utility now. It's just a single flashbang for Azza. And Davey can set a crossfire with his teammate out from long. Try and bait in Adren with that XM. They're not checking the angle. Davey does do a lot of damage, only gets 1 kill. And now the auto shotgun's doing even more. 2 kills come for Adren. Can he make it a third? Of course he can. Damage coming up in terms of the economy. Love that kill bonus for Adren. He can buy the double AWP if he wants to. And for 100 Thieves, this has to be an eco from them now.
$2,700 for Adren on kill bonus alone. And 100 Thieves on the back of 3 force-ups. Yeah, you're right. They have to force the issue. Go down to a half buy at best. A couple of players investing into Kevlar. There are Deagles in for the deco. Liaz invests very low, $700 for him. And 100 Thieves continue their live fast, die young style of play, apparently. Incendiary's down early from the CT side. Adren just jump facing to ensure the banana control doesn't come through. And Incendiary's back from both of the CT faces from the mid and banana positions. Nades on, not doing damage. They do clear out the wood stack corner. And Adren starts to push forward here against the 100 Thieves side.
Getting this XM up close and personal, that's really where you want to be using it. Out towards Boiler or down to the bottom of Banana is normally your set positions with the XM on the city side of Inferno. And especially against an eco too, this is an opportunity for at least another couple of kills for Adren if he can time it right. 100 Thieves starting to lean into this brackets control though.
Davey, 80 on the crossfire. They do lose one of those CT players. Adren will get Liaz meanwhile over on the B side contact. Jacob is wrapping around towards Speedway. No one has accounted for this position. JK still acting towards the short control. Adren's going to see nothing towards his mid position, so they realize they're probably going to be in brackets alone. And yeah, Jacob's going to think twice about going towards the B side play. Rotations could come through from Flom, but just accounting for the push up of the M4. And 100 Thieves hoping for Mythic over aggression to get caught. Adren doesn't go down to JKS. Tries taking that face in with the Eagle, and then shotgun gets another good kill. Katie with the final frag, 4 alive for the CT side.
God, Adren has just so much money, Jay. This is what, 5 kills with an XM in 2 rounds? He's been making work in his bank. And is he really going to hold on to it? He even wants to take it into the gun round. We're seeing a P90 come up for Azza. You spoke about the really heavy investment for Liaz. He can't get an AK, so he's going to have to be on a Galil, make it even an MP5. So 100 Thieves sort of heavy buying into that last round means that 2 players are going to be on SMGs going into the gun round in round 10.
Straight out and out, I respect the gun from Adren, still holding this in this banana position where it can be very effective, especially if they rush you down. You know, this is a very nice anti-rush setup from him. Playing off the back of the sandbags corner, will get caught by a flashbang in that position, but playing away from the T side, they don't expect 100 Thieves to go for the rush. They will, however, swing towards mid-brackets and take out Davey with Jacob coming in from Boiler. Opening frag found, Incendiary to respond. M4 swings out of the long control. Poland does not get the second kill on Azza, but does win 4v3.
Katie, good work from her, but it looks like the split was on the cards for a moment there into that B bomb side. Still 2 players at B. Someone's got to recover that bomb. It's going to be Azza. And Liaz and Gratisfaction to try and entry out to this B side. Adren with the XM. This is an opportunity for him to find even more impact. He's going to, not quite make it too. Trying to jump down into the 2 versus 2. They're bringing another rotator to B, but 100 Thieves are going to go back to the A bomb side.
And with them being suppressed by smokes, they can't see into the site. So right now they have no idea that 100 Thieves have rotated away. They think they might still be there towards the B main area. They'll be on retake to this A site. And in fairness, Mythic do have the advantage. They have rifles they can pick up for Flum, so we can have an automatic weapon going into this. Gonna stick with the AWP instead, though. And they've also got health above Azza. Gratisfaction on 77 going to be a little bit lesser at the advantage. But even so, Mythic... HP advantage by both players. Azza takes that face on first contact. As long as the players out, they're getting an extra soft. I can see the second the grass faction can swing, as Azza just baits and swings. And finally, Mythic are going to get shut down on their round streak, 6 to the board of 100 Thieves.
And Dren's going to be the one to say, right, I'm going to be dropping some weapons and drop one over to Davey. Again, finding another kill with that XM. Maybe looking for a little bit too much there, Jay. They had a 3-on-2 advantage. Dren really didn't need to take the fight towards the top of Banana. And from there, 100 Thieves just peek on each other's contact. Really nicely played in the 2 versus 2 from Azza and Gratisfaction. And here's the double orbs coming out from Mythic. First time on Inferno.
Evading the nade stacks, they have utility down, and they're single HE. There's so much more to Liaz and Jacob. Look at the amount they baited in from the T side, compared to how much they have still left here in the post-plant, or the retake, or just defensive positions in general. AWP have flopped so ready for Gratisfaction. That face goes so awry. It's an easy kill for the CT side, and the Dren follows suit on Jacob elsewhere. Actually, almost catches one at point blank, but Azza gets that trade. 4v3, Mythic are going to make steps towards that CT position. Poland gets caught off guard towards the upper boxes, gets that kill on JKS. Knives out the Flom, falls towards Azza. Poland flash into him, drops the bomb planter, and Azza is left alone. Ace clutch this. Cinder is on the position, scopes in, does take Davey down. I'm going to look back to the back lines, but Poland's there for a simple 3k. And again, 100 Thieves playing way too quick. Mythic deal with it so well.
Yeah, look, I really don't know why this is coming out for 100 Thieves. Like, you'd think that, yeah, you're facing off against an MDL level team of Mythic, but this is still an important game, Jay. And it feels like they're just getting on top of themselves. Again, we see a really quick play into the top of Banana, massive amounts of damage done to the T side before any contact's even established. 6-5, Mythic making this quite a close scoreline between the two over in this second map. Force fire.
75, they have to shut it all down. Davey and a Dren into the apartment. Incendiary's up. They do overwhelm those 2 weapons. Grab an AK. And then fortunate they do a 3 versus 3. Katie does get overwhelmed. Flom does trade it back though, so Azza stands alone on the T side with bomb site access, but no bomb control. No potential to get the bomb down just yet. And the CTs will play away from his position. He will pick it up in the inside towards Pod. Oh, there's Poland with a chance. Azza takes that frag and goes back towards the site. Plant open. I think he also saw Flom.
Ooh,
actually going to rotate all the way to the B side. He's going to bait him all the way there as well.
Okay, I did not expect this to come out from Azza, but look, he's going to go over to B. Now, the thing that makes it so much more difficult is, especially if he plants open, he could be anywhere on the site. It's going to take Flom quite some time to try and figure out exactly where he is. Now, Azza can go construction, he can go banana, he can go new box, dark, literally anywhere. He's staying behind first oranges for the moment.
In the footsteps of Flom, those who's coming in from the CT entrance. In spray just comes through for Azza. A bit awkward there. But he does come up with the kill in the end. 7 to the board of 100 Thieves. And I feel like they really are letting these rounds get way too close. Mythic hot on their heels on the CT half, and mostly because 100 Thieves are giving up some frags towards them. Again, you saw how quickly they rushed out the apartments. And so ready for it on Davey and the Grand part of things. You know, they do actually manage to get the tech 90 to deal the damage, but good round still to come through for the 100 Thieves.
Nice clutch there from Azza too on the force buy. Things would have been very, very bad for them economy-wise if they weren't able to convert that 1 versus 2. Ooh, Flom's going very, very aggressive. I think he was seeing the Molotov just down to his position. He's gonna have to swing. He's getting blinded by the flashbang, and in the end, goes down to the flames.
Yeah, good setup with the utility there from the T side. You don't know you're burning if you're flashed out. Davey, running up towards the apartments here, going to clear it out, realize that no one's playing into the A side. They're going to stack the last 3 players out towards this B side defensive as the result. Poland still goes down, nades on, damage done to Azza, JKS, and Jacob. Eagle spamming his way through, doesn't get any frags. Katie will find 1 good kill, still left for a clutch, and she can't do it, unfortunately. Azza to close it down, 4 alive for the T side as they take the half at 8-5.
You've got to think for Mythic, they just can't really invest much going into round 14. 2,400 loss bonus. There isn't too much to work with. You've got to think Davey's got the opportunity of getting an AWP into the next round, but for the rest of them, Jay, they're not going to be able to get much out. Certainly, there's only going to be 1 AWP if Davey drops it into the next. Huh.
they've read that very well. On the T side, and they're still going to force the issue, try and take them all down as a result. Quick plays in, shutting down the CT pistols. Katie last to fall again towards the construction area. An eco coming through from Mythic should enable the buy to come back in the last round here of the half. And interesting stack up there. I mean, I thought 100 Thieves were going to rush straight into it and lose some players again. Fortunately, they don't this time.
Yeah, look, a lot of the time, you normally, if you see that stack, might go elsewhere or try and use some utility to at least make it a little bit more easy for yourself. But rather than using too much utility, Jay, it's a lot of dry peaks coming out off the back of just the flashbangs. Just trying to use the weaponry advantage. And Davey bringing an AWP for him on the CT side, not giving it up to one of his teammates. He wants it himself.
Frag's not found early on by the AWP. Flom. Little damage. Katie's going to hear all these footsteps, though. Rotations will start coming in from the aggressive positions. Jacob's so ready for Davey, though. Shut down that AWP before he gets a chance to strike. And has that focusing fire on the rotators from CT spawn. Little do they know the A site's open, but now as JKS goes down, he'll see the other two and realize all the responders are coming in from mid-control. Bomb plant open for library, actually, so Grass actually could work with this, but as Lias takes out Flom, that don't think it will be necessary. Rotations being covered off, both players seen towards the mid-control now. Rotations inbound, AWP not connecting from Lias, but Adren is still low. Poland is going to be the child here on the Mythic side. Spray doing a lot of damage. Lias on 1 point of health, but as Poland falls, Adren left to clutch it all for the ace. Evaded that Molotov just by the skin of his teeth. The spray boom from Asda will come through, and it'll be a teammate for 100 Thieves to close out their half. Don't go anywhere. Their CT side is coming up after the break.
We're going through the motions, in super slow motion. It's time to lose your inhibition, developing a blind ambition. Fire it up, ignite it. I don't wanna fight it no more. I wanna see where this can go. I'm done with playing around, I know it, yeah. We've nothing to lose, we're lost at the night. We're feeling alright, feeling alright. My eyes are on you, and yours are on mine. We're feeling just fine. Just let it go. Gonna do it like this, gonna do it like that. Everybody's on that, gonna do it like this. Yeah, we never know. Got the bodies on tap, get it body on, get it cloudy on it. Got me on the right track, yeah, you got me on it. Gonna do it like this, cause that's the way we want it. Gonna do it like this, gonna do it like that. Gonna do it like this, yeah, we never look. The shots in my tap, everybody's on that, getting cloudy on it. Yeah, we do it like this, cause I like it like that, with the blind ambition. You and I, we've been friends for a long time now. Always have a good time whenever we go out. But you've been calling me up all the time and sending me signs and giving me them eyes. And you've been saying that you found the one, texting me junk and you wanna talk, but you can't say why. I can't get there and you know I've tried. You know I don't wanna waste your time. City lights, I'm looking in your eyes, but I can't say why. It doesn't feel right to call you mine. You know I don't wanna waste your time. I can't get there and you know I've tried, but I can't say why. Feeling lost like I just want a time back time. I'm choked up, tell me how do I say this right? Cause you've been calling me up all the time and sending me signs and giving me them eyes. And you've been saying that you found the one, texting me drunk and you wanna talk, but you can't say hurts, I'm looking in your eyes, but I can't say why. Doesn't feel right to call you mine. You know I don't wanna waste your time. I can't get there and you know I've tried, but I can't say why.
Thieves currently dominating here in this series, looking to dominate for the rest of this map. Look at their CT side, look at Leas and Azza. Quick frags, easy as chips. Adrenaline 1 versus 5. This round is already over. And Azza gets a 3k. Headshots aplenty to the pistol victory.
It's honestly like someone from Mythic or 100 Thieves were like, right, let's all go second mid, because Mythic were all just standing on the bridge. There was like 4 players on the T side. They're just like sitting ducks, and it was an absolute firefight from both sides. But it was Azza and Leas to be able to find the majority of the kills. That is something I have not seen before in a pistol round, to say the least, Jay.
Yep. Standoff straight up and straight out. I mean, that's basically what it was, a Wild West shootout. Straight down the second mid position. And 100 Thieves going to force the buy alongside Mythic coming in with those Deagle plays. Liaz and Jacob will trade back Faction's early casualty. The P90 pushing forward for Liaz. Just going to try and clean up the rest of the frags in there. Nice and easy there with Baby and KP. Flom also goes down. 100 Thieves trying to make light and quick work of this one. Again, forcing the issue, going hyper reckless, hyper aggressive, and coming out good here.
Nade stack potential for Mythic. 100 Thieves, though, really starting to close in on this series. 4 more rounds away from them to be able to secure a pretty simple 2-0 against the Mythic side today. And P90 is coming up again for Leaz and Gratisfaction. A nade stack. Let's see how much damage it can do. 100 Thieves going very, very aggressive out through mid. Katie doing a little bit of damage to start the round off. Pulling to find a trade, but it is a cleanup, to say the least, for 100 Thieves.
No investment, no round. No potential there for Mythic in that particular context. And now back in with the rifles. Be their last chance to try and deny it. Map and match point for 100 Thieves. AK set in, M4's out, AWP potential is not there for either side. They're going to still rock with the P90 though. Liaz has been doing particularly well with it. I think he's actually bought SMGs for like most every single round actually, or LMGs at the very least. I don't think he's bought an AK on M4 for the entire map so far.
Oh, 100 Thieves are just pushing down Banana because why not, Jay? They've even got Incendiary. They're going to put a smoke down from it. Davey is trying to catch off the aggression. He's found a first kill, but completely blind. Katie's been able to find another trade as they try to push through the smoke. And 100 Thieves, this aggression does not stop.
Okay, you're going to drop JKS, meanwhile towards the mid position, and try to force forward with some simple rush tactics. Now Jacob left alone to retake the site. He has an Incendiary and a HE. Smoke's going down. Let's bomb out in the open. No one's covering off the Apps position. Now Poland will turn around for it and lose his life for it. 6 to the border Mythic. There you go. First guns go the way of the T side.
I'll tell you what, 100 Thieves are really like trolling in this game, honestly. Just running down Banana like that. 5 players, just pushing through utility. Mythic find a completely open A-bomb side. The force buy is going to be coming back from 100 Thieves. Mythic, I feel like it's going both ways, though, but 13-6, it's still a very lengthy comeback if they want to make this possible.
I'm not sure I like that the 100 Thieves are taking this match so lightly. I mean, I know that they're in the lead and everything, and they're up by a map, but you know they're still on the border of the of losing the spot in the playoffs. And you know, Team 1 are actually going close against Chaos as well. So like, you know, you're thinking about this matchup for 100 Thieves, they could well lose their spot in playoffs if they lose to Mythic here in this series. They've still got a long way to go back for the T side, so 100 Thieves. The rifle out against them. M4 burst through. Lets one T-side play across though. Seeing in the midst of the smoke. JK still taking fight. Swing out and Flonders drop him. One more CT back here as a smoke clears. Sees them all. Gets taken out by Poland for a trade. 2v2. Retake up to the B site control. I say that and actually they could lose Flom here.
Oh, I tell you what, Gratisfaction was not seen trying to make his banana wrap. They might not expect this play to come out at all. He's able to pick up an AK, but do they expect him to come? The Coffins player, Flom's going to fall, and now it's all down to Poland in the 1 versus 1. That smoke towards Nubox is going to give the information up. He's starting to slow peek towards second oranges, start to reposition. I don't know if Gratisfaction's reading this. He's got his crosshair locked towards the left-hand side. He's been able to see him, and an easy kill going the way of Gratisfaction. Another clutch to come up for 100 Thieves, 14 on the board. Gratisfaction, what a play from him.
Yeah, good clutch. AK's out, a 14th to the board of the 100 Thieves. Mythic bring themselves a bomb pot at least to get a buyback here, so there's potential again for another rifle round, but AK's out coming through, and Mythic again in this situation where they have the guns to their name and they've got to try and get this round together to try and bring back the comeback. A very similar situation to that last map as well, where 100 Thieves, you know, they were so close towards the victory, and one round swings momentum over to their favor. And again, aggression comes through for the P90s. KT will drop Liaz, 2 more out towards Banana, trying to rush their way through on this one. Frag found, KT and Gratz get 2 for 1s out, nades on, no damage. No kills for the CT side. They have got one, and actually pushing in towards the short control over a quad. And to let the player wrap around from Speedway, though, so Jacob's got to deal with Poland eventually. Out towards CT spawn, knives coming out, kills coming through, and Mythic looking like they're going to take the round.
JKS last one left, double molly, has to swing into the open and into the open of 2 T-side players. Mythic getting a lot of map control in that round, catching a lot of players in rotation. Mythic up against, well, what looks to be a force buy to come out from 100 Thieves.
Not
To be
surprised
fair,
at this
a
stage.
few players are on double eco status. Yeah, not surprising. Like, JKS and Liaz are on double eco. I suppose Jacob too, but Gratisfaction and Azza did have a fair of money to work with. But look, they're force buying, and 100 Thieves force buy have had a lot of success in the past.
Case in point with Azza getting down towards mid and getting the opening frag. Adren does trade it. Damage done to him, though, less than half HP. 2 players on Boiler, the M4 to the Eagle. Pushing out for contact, sprays through the wall, doing some damage. Gonna try hunt for that frag on the bridge position, but Gratz also gets out of dodge. Let's keep that M4 back in for a rainy day. Yeah, just touch and go from both sides. Taps prodding in towards sight and bits of position to the map, but no real kills established. AKS is known towards that banana broken wall. Gratisfaction will eventually fall down. The Liaz also dealt with towards Poland's position, so A site's open for the T side take.
And JKS and Jacob, I just want to see if they can keep peeking towards the top of Banana, see if they can find an exit kill or 2. Mythic. It should be pretty easy to clean up this round. JKS is only on 20 HP. You've got 2 players wrapping in from CT, 2 from Banana. Hell of a lot of utility if they still want to use it. Dink comes out from JKS, but no more than that. So 1 kill goes the way of 100 Thieves, and this will sure have to be an eco. And Jay, we saw a 16-8 scoreline for Mythic on the first one. Obviously, the 16 going to 100 Thieves. Now Mythic have been able to tie up the same amount of rounds, and you know what? Have the potential of even trying to push it to more.
Yeah, 100 Thieves not going to buy the upgrade pistols this time. Just the P250 on Gratisfaction. USPs across the rest of the board. Not going to force the issue either, so Mythic can go a little bit further than Vertigo did. Stack in, though, from the 100 Thieves side. All these players ready for a long face. Some of the Mythic side have come out. They are going to start making their way in, though. Liaz. KT to isolate here towards the Mexico area. She'll get a kill. Adren will get 1. JKS follows suit with at least 1 trade back, so they can mount up the damage and do some damage to the rifles, but all in all, it's not going to mean much in the grand scale of things. JKS here to catch 1 more player off towards the second mid position. I think they know where he is as well. Poland, yeah, in towards bedroom. Flicks back, gets that frag. And Mythic will defend the 9th. Nicely done.
Alrighty. I tell you what, you even look at this buy from 100 Thieves, and there's no doubt they'll be able to get a gun round together, but you've got to think, is anyone going to be able to invest into a kit? We'll have to wait and see how the money turns up, because there isn't a lot to work with on this CT side. Nice eco frags for a Mythic to clean up their 9th. Yeah, no kits, no incendiaries, so very light on the utility basis. Gratisfaction doesn't have anything going into round 24. Mythic got a lot of advantages to start off this gun round. Oh my goodness!
And immediately those advantages are taken away by HP. Flash in for Liaz, sprays through back on the next up. Dren, 9 points of health for him, and Gratisfaction ready towards the apartments phase. We hear that player coming out of the balcony, spray through, get that pick, look back towards the brackets area, see the last two players, tries to transfer that spray towards Flom. But Flom comes up with a 3k now, on for the Quadra against JKS, no. 15 rounds for 100 Thieves now, map and match point for them. The 2-0 Mythic out of the series today. 6 rounds to overtime on the comeback.
I'll tell you what, the nade damage to start off the round was just fascinating. It really was. They did so much damage. It allowed the swing out from brackets. A really nice play there towards the top of the balcony around the sort of quad and apartments position. Another PP Bison to come out from Liaz. Backed up with some Julies for Jacob, Swag 7 out for Azza. So a couple of interesting weapons for the CT side. In saying that though, the economy is relatively low. Another nade doing more damage to the T's.
As shut down by Poland, Mag 7 is not allowed to get the kills. Last next in for Gratisfaction, though, knows that AK is out there somewhere. Going to hope for an extension. Liaz falls, and the AK does get traded. So one rifle they can pick up and fall back with. 2 for 1, though, however, for Mythic. Gaining the player advantage, and Katie starts to gain even more out here towards Library here, and the rotation's coming in. The flash is perfect, though. She's completely blind, and Jacob gets that frag back. 3 on 3, and that was all the Mythic aggression. They backed up, pass it back to their T apartments. Yeah,
I tell you what, that flashbang was really important on the long duel. A big kill from Gratisfaction to be able to turn that back. Gamble rotating to the B bomb side 100 Thieves. I suppose with Gratisfaction low, they just want to make sure they're playing together. But for Mythic, this is just such a strong read. They're going into A, which is completely undefended.
Smokes and flashes over towards that A site, as you mentioned. Going into the A plant. How will 100 Thieves play this out? They've got 1 kit on Jacob. Gratz is on 21 HP. Standing out towards the banana control. A much more slow around from 100 Thieves this time. Sprays in to give information out towards the site itself, but Jacob has to be a player on that site anyway. Smokes down towards Moto. Flom going to hear these footsteps coming into the apps area. Turn around against them and try and deal with Gratisfaction first up. JKS, good swing of the timing, good, but Gratisfaction just gets the headshot instead. Now Davey and Adren, now just Davey as Adren falls. 1v3 here towards his pit position. The Molotov coming out, spray through, finds that first frag, and JKS will trade it immediately. There we go. 16-9 for 100 Thieves, getting on the bomb just in time with the kit. And there you go. 2-0 above Mythic. I gave them a bit more credit than